Hey everybody. Hope you're all having a magical day today. We're having some technical issues, but this is great. So I'm calling this the show must go on. So I've set this goal of doing this live stream every Wednesday, talking about game developer stuff, working on our game. Tripler guy, how's it going? So we are, if you look behind me right now, we're waiting for a build to process. So typically, we have a weekly build that we play test, and that's what I play. Actually, let me start recording this bottom one. We're going to start all over. We're going to start over if you're watching this. Jonah, how's it going, my friend? So I'm having a race with my programmer right now of who can get a build the fastest. I'm looking at my log file here. It's interesting. Ignoring very large delta of 2.1 seconds in calls. Wow. We probably have some inefficiencies, and that's fine. So the way my team works is every week before this meeting, we have a build processed. And I always say, hey, if you can get it to me 2 hours before the live stream, that will be perfect. And sometimes things don't work as planned. I think that the current build for my programmer had been cooking for 6 hours. We need to find out why. Sometimes it'll build almost instantly, and then sometimes it'll take several hours. We'll find out. So right behind me, it's compiling right now, and the show must go on. So here we are, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Checkpoint Professor, founder of WalterNet Games, with my lovely team working on a little game called Bricks Over Blocks, which you can see in the background here, waiting for it to compile to make a playable build. So we had some issues with the last build that kind of broke it. We are adding some new awesome features this week. Namely, Tripler guy actually had made a suggestion in our comments, and we tweaked it a little bit. But in our game, hopefully you'll be able to see in just a minute, we've always had kind of these projectiles that fall down that have a negative impact on the game. And they destroy one of the blocks below, but if you can send that projectile back up, it's going to fully destroy one of the bricks. So it becomes a risk-reward thing. We then added large fireballs that fall down with a bigger area of effect. But they came randomly. And we decided, based on some feedback from our comments, someone had commented, I believe it was Tripler Guy, and said, maybe when you shoot one of those small ones up, it can combine with another one. And so I had the idea and floated to the team that this would make a lot of sense. So when I'm going to allow access here, a firewall blocking something. Yep, let's do it. That we combined those. We merged when two smaller fireballs are falling down, they touch each other, they merge into a large one, and that just makes more sense going forward. So I know we were trying to implement that feature this week, and it created a bunch of game-breaking issues right off the bat, and so we're hoping to get those resolved so we have another playtest today. So every Wednesday I'll be here live, at least talking to you like I am today, answering any questions you might have about the game, about game development, what's happening in the world, some of the big news, not so happy. Netflix went off a big round of layoffs, I heard. A lot of their gaming division got toasted. Should actually check that out. Let's check. Let me Google that really quick, just so I'm not giving the wrong information. But I've heard they had just conducted multiple rounds of layoffs in the recent years, most notably 2022. No, I'm looking for news. I'm looking for right now. It's not even showing up. But my understanding is yesterday, Netflix had massive layoffs. Amazon had massive layoffs. I think a lot of this associated with AI, which I'm not happy about. But I think the world right now is going through a huge transition. And more than ever, I think it just shows the importance of learning how to make your own games and your own product, like we're trying to do with Bricks Over Blocks and future products. Is taking it into our own hands. Game development. I think that's the way it's going. Okay, we'll see if this will work. Am I able to navigate? No, I'm not. Triple guy say, "Oop, wasn't live. Looking forward to seeing how the new tweaks break the game during testing." Yeah, even if this one breaks the game, I'd still love to see it. So this is Triple guy. If you're wondering, I'm gonna move my camera over a bit. Let's while this is all compiling, let's give you a little tour of the city set, shall we? Move myself down a little bit. So here is our city level. You can see how it. Actually, this is our intro screen. So you can see our camera right here. And if you click on the camera, this may, you can see the little viewport down here. This is our intro scene. So we've got our blocky character just chilling right here. Here you can see through the camera to see exactly what you see on the intro screen. So if this ever compiles entirely, you'll get to see it. Everything is chugging. Absolutely chugging as we're trying to build the game. But here is the city itself. We'll kind of scoot through it a little bit. I'm going to deselect that. Oops. We'll try and do a little camera zoom through it. As it's building the game, it is having issues doing it. You see the little splines where we have the cars moving back and forth, the little gusting winds effects, a lot of little pipes. Nothing behind it because we didn't need to see it, but a lot of fun art that our concept artist and Zach put together in 3D. But you can see here's behind the scenes of a game, right? So it's all smoke and mirrors. Little blockies just kind of floating here on a pedestal. I have to give a shout out to one of our early interns, Ryan. Ryan set this up with our initial menu. That was pretty cool. Here's the deal. I don't know if we're gonna get packaged in time, but I did want to still come online. I know this isn't the most exciting stream in the world. I think what I'll start doing for the future is maybe prepare some topics we can talk about for in this situation. Trying to see my log screen. So it's having some unresponsiveness. We're going to have to look at it. So I hate to cut this stream short, my friends, but this is it. The show must go on. I promise to stream every Wednesday at noon. We're going to keep on that. Triple Guy, Jonah, awesome to see you. Anyone who's hopping in, welcome to game development. Oh, this might be it. We might be almost done. My dream was that we went live on schedule and my build finished compiling. Let's see if let's check real quick and see if Jonah beat me to the punch though. Oh my gosh. Okay, updating the build, still packaging. So here are the changes we have for our build when it's done packaging. And maybe we'll do a stream after our weekly meeting, which is about 50 minutes. What I like to do is play the recent build so that I have fresh feedback for the team. But we have a VFX trail when picking up the repair power up. Oh, sweet. I wanted that in. Lowered the opacity of the placeholder blocks and bricks in creative mode. Removed wide head power up into the roulette brick. Merge 2 fireballs, limited to only 1 merge. Getting the bug where fireball gets stuck in a location. Okay, so we have to be careful with that one. Creative mode UI, got some updates. Save slots now in creative mode. That's awesome. Load the level, factory level, moved camera backwards at all levels. Okay. Awesome. A lot of level design fixes and updates. UI to our creative mode. If you've seen our creative mode, it's awesome. And lots of audio bugs by Pierre. Fixed. So that's it, my friends. That's it. Lackluster stream. This could take forever. This could take forever. Triplet Guy said, I had another thought. Might be a bit dark, but what if the background changed and the stage got more hectic as a way to explain all the fireballs? That's a cool thought. That's a cool thought. I am going to send that up screen. Everyone, thanks for making comments on the game. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for being a part of WalterNet Games. We'll see you on Wednesday, if not earlier. We'll be here every week, rain or shine, build or no. I think what I'll do is just collect some topics to talk about game design. My goal is to do at least 2 live streams per week for WalterNet Games. 1 set every Wednesday and 1 that may be a little bit more as time comes up. A lot of these are done during my lunchtime for my full-time job, which keeps me extremely busy. You may notice I'm a little bit low energy today. Actually just got done with a marathon of about 4 hours of meetings before this. Then I do my lunch. Then I meet with WalterNet, my team, for a half hour to share our tasks and what we accomplished. And then I'm back to work at my full-time job well into the evening. So I keep plenty busy, but I love it. Game development is the best. I would love to talk about some of those hot topics in indie development, maybe even cover some of the layoffs, the things that are happening in the industry. If you're looking to get in the industry, offer some advice of anyone hopping in. So that's my plan. Everyone have a beautiful day, and we'll see.